What's good, everybody, and thank you so much for stopping by the channel once again from us over here at Locust&WildHoney. So if you guys follow me on social media, then you guys saw that I did spend a pretty substantial amount of money over the course of this weekend. Now, if you guys don't know, this weekend was my girlfriend's birthday, so I decided to get her a Gucci purse. After the purchase of the purse, I decided to find something for myself. Once I ultimately decided that the Rhude cargos were for me and I was gonna purchase them, I was really excited, so I posted it to Instagram stories, and Rhuigi actually posted it to his, like reposting it, which I thought was pretty cool. Out of all that, an influx of DMs came through. You guys are asking for a review, how they fit, what the material's like, and probably the biggest question of them all was, how do they compare to the minimal snap cargos, and if I was gonna do like a comparison. Since you guys asked, I will kind of show them side by side and throw them on all that good stuff. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. So we're gonna waste no time. We're gonna jump right into the pants here. Just first and foremost, here's the receipt. Here's what I ended up paying for them. As you can see, the riffle one pocket, which is the cargos made by Rhuigi, $765 after tax. It ended up being $824 and some change. Yeah, let's go ahead and open this up here. Definitely a very expensive pair of pants. You guys don't think by any stretch that I'm like mega wealthy. This is like a treat for me. So I just don't want there to be like, I don't know, a false idea of where I'm at financially. This is a very expensive pair of pants, and in all honesty, a very impulsive purchase. But anyways, here they are. Guys, the fabric is very, very nice, very soft to the touch. I love everything about Rhude as it pertains to, it's like they put like a wax coating or something like that. I know with a bunch of my hoodies, my t-shirts, as well as my crew necks from Rhude, there's like, I don't know, like a shell of vintage. It's really strange, but it feels very, very soft to the touch. And that's definitely the story here. These pants are incredible. At the waistband, insanely high quality. Going down through the pants here, you have the very, very large pockets up front, the cargo utility pockets. Moving down through the side, you have another set of pockets on each side there. And then down at the bottom, we have some hardware, namely the snap buttons, which feel amazing in hand, as you would come to expect from a $765 pair of pants. As a lot of you guys have may already seen on previous collections or previous pieces, one of my favorite things about Rhude is the extra added pop of color, namely the mustard drawstrings. As you can see here, they've had them on their basketball shorts, some of their pants and stuff like that, which I think is a really nice touch. It gives it that Rhuigi look, if you will. Like if you see a pair of pants with that mustard coloring, you're gonna know it's Rhude, which I think is a really nice addition. Also, if you guys don't know, there's always like a V stitching at the back of all of the t-shirts and stuff, which is also signature for Rhude. It's a really nice touch, but all in all, it's a really great pair of pants. They fit amazingly, and I'm really happy to have them in my wardrobe. All right, guys, so I have both pants here side by side next to each other. I'm just really comparing for, I guess, fit and just like overall, just to answer your guys' questions. Now, I do go for a size small in the minimal pair, and then I did actually go for a medium. Now, that was because they actually didn't have a small in store, and the extra small seemed to be just a little bit too tight for me, and I actually don't mind how the mediums fit. With that being said, I can take a medium in the snap cargos at minimal, which will make them a little bit baggier. So that's a difference in terms of size. As it pertains to what they're made out of, the Rhude pants are 100% cotton, whereas the minimal are 98% cotton and 2% spandex. As it pertains to how they wear and feel, due to the fact that the minimals are 2% spandex, they have a bit of stretch to them. So a lot of people have been saying if you do size down, they will fit a bit slimmer, so they're not quite as baggy. They're more of like a straight fit, so I've seen a lot of people do that. Also, these are a little bit heavier just because a little bit thicker, whereas the Rhude 100% cotton, they don't have as much stretch to them, but conversely, they are a little bit thinner and lighter, which, you know, isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just, you know, what was intended by the designer. And they both feel great on body for sure. So my overall thoughts on the comparison is that they're inconclusive. And the reason why I say that is because it really is so difficult to compare an $825 pair of pants to a $64 pair. It's just not fair to compare the two, simply due to the fact that there's no quantifiable way to measure this. It's way too subjective, and I think that if we even tried to put numbers to it, there's just no way you could say that the Rhude pair is 12 times better than a Mnml pair. Now, don't hear me wrong. I'm not saying that you can easily replace a Mnml pair with a Rhude pair. I'm not saying that by any stretch, but because there's like a fallacy and inconsistency, you can't really put numbers to this. People who are buying Rhude, they're buying Rhude because it's a designer brand. You're buying Rhude because of its signature characteristics, namely the V-stitch on the back of the t-shirts or the hoodies or the crew necks, the mustard and chrome tip drawstrings. It's those definitive characteristics that set Rhude apart, that are identifiable as Rhude. What designer actually represents is a statement, a fashion statement, a monetary statement. So it really is so difficult to compare the two, because one of them represents, you know, a statement that is more suggested, if you will, in the designer name. Whereas like you're just really getting a pair of pants that you like and you like the look from Mnml. Now, with all that being said, I'm absolutely ecstatic to finally own a pair of Rhude cargos. They fit amazing, they look great. For me personally, I can't always afford to buy designer things, so sometimes I get to treat myself, and as you can see, I did go ahead and purchase a pair of Rhude cargos. I'll go ahead and pass the question over to you guys in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about the purchase? Was it too expensive for a pair of cargos? I gotta say, I'm mad hyped to have these in my wardrobe, and I'm gonna wear and rock the heck out of them. Guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. As always, thank you guys so much for all the support. Hopefully this video was somewhat insightful. I try to pump it out as fast as possible. It's actually Super Bowl Sunday right now, so I gotta head over to my family's house with Gabby. And as always, as I end every video here at Locust&WildHoney, I'm gonna say peace and be blessed.